Hello, welcome to my channel. I hope your day is going well. Recently, I started using Dexcom G6, the continuous glucose monitor. It started simply out of curiosity, but there are stories I want to share with you today. As a newly diabetic, I am learning a lot about this disease and about my own body. This experience could be a game changer. If you are also considering it, watch this video first and be aware of a few important things. Are you ready? Let's get to it. It has been about 2 months since my diagnosis with diabetes. I have been watching what I eat and checking my blood sugar level at least 3 times a day. Sometimes I check the numbers multiple times throughout the day. I am still learning how my body is reacting to food I eat. So, as you know, flicking a finger is not a pleasant experience, especially when you need to do it several times a day, every day. I play violin and some of my fingers have thick skin. So sometimes the needle does not get through deep enough and I cannot get enough blood to test, and I need to prick again. In these occasions, I feel I was cheated because I suffer the pain for nothing, right? So naturally, I wanted to try out no pain continuous glucose monitor. With CGM, I can monitor my blood sugar level 24/7 without clicking my fingers. I had a follow-up appointment with my doctor a few weeks ago, so I asked her about it, and she said it was a good idea to try it out. I knew it was going to cost me a little more than I like, but we agreed that it was a try even for 10 days. So she prescribed Dexcom G6, sensor and the transmitter, and gave me a coupon that would make the system about $200. I was happy and all excited about this and went to the pharmacy. So here, it could have been only to me, but I want you to be aware what happened. At the cashier, the pharmacist gave me a box that said Dexcom G6, and he said it was $400 or something. I told him I have a coupon. Then he said I need to go to the consultant's window. So I did. And the long story short, the coupon was accepted and I paid $180. The lady at the counter put the box in a bag and said I was all set. Nobody explained how to use it or anything, but I thought probably the box would come with a handbook, and it was not a big deal, so I left the pharmacy and went back home. When I opened the box later, there were 3 sensors inside. There was no handbook. It turned there was no transmitter there. I called the pharmacy and asked if this system would work without the transmitter. The lady said no and asked me if I needed one. I was like, what? My doctor prescribed both sensor and the transmitter. Why would she give me only a part of system? Of course I said yes. Then she said it would cost me another $300. I was willing to pay $200 to try out the system, but not $500. At this point, I was feeling defeated and didn't want it anymore. So I asked the lady if I can return the sensor, but she said because the product had left the pharmacy, I could no longer return it. So I had to choose either pay another $300 or throw $180 out to the toilet. So please be aware if you are the first timer trying out Dexcom G6 that you receive both sensor and the transmitter. Luckily, my doctor called me a few days later and I told her what happened. She was outraged and contacted the pharmacy for me. She managed to reduce the price of the transmitter to $50. One call from my doctor reduced the price from $300 to $50. Amazing, and how corrupt that was. So, I am happily wearing the G6 now. It has been great, and honestly, I wish I could keep using this. The installment was surprisingly easy. I have a needle phobia, and it scared me really bad to use this stapler-like jumbo sensor installer. But with deep breath on your fattiest part of your stomach, it was attached with absolutely no pain. I actually checked twice if it was inserted correctly. It was that fast and easy. Here is another point that you want to be aware. The sensor will need for about 24 hours before it can read numbers accurately. In my case, the reading was much lower than my finger stick. It kept going down into the lower 60s and 50s for several hours. When the number goes down to the dangerous level, the alarm will go off. So, if you start using the system at night, there are chances that the alarm will keep bothering you while you are asleep. And that was what happened to me. But after the first 24 hours, the reading became more stable and reliable. It is really good to be able to see the number anytime you want. I was a little reluctant lately to go out, but with this continuous monitor, I can go out with confidence. If your insurance does not cover the cost of Dexcom, it is pricey. So you want to make sure that you maximize the life of the system. It is not written in the handbook, so I was not aware that the transmitter is reusable. I thought one sensor and one transmitter was a set. But actually, while one sensor is good for only 10 days, the transmitter is good for 3 months. That means you can reuse the transmitter. So don't throw it away when you replace the sensor. It can be easily removed. Just clean with an alcohol swab and attach to a new sensor. There is also a hack to extend the life of the sensor beyond 10 days, but it is not official. If you are curious, you can find the info and how-to on YouTube. You can try it at your own risk. As you can tell, I am not a medical professional. All information and stories I share is my own experience and perspective. But I hope my experience will raise some awareness and be helpful to your daily life with diabetes. Thank you for watching. If you liked this video, please click the like button and subscribe the channel. Eat well, live well. Until next time!